There we go. We got it now. We're recording. Thank you guys. Appreciate you waiting a few minutes there. Welcome to Clockwork Cantina, episode 30, Collecting the Galaxy.
The big 3-0.
Yeah, boy. Man, it's been
Gucci, everybody.
we've been doing this a while now.
Yeah, man.
I'm very happy with with where we've come from and gone and where we're going to.
Exactly.
Before we get started, I'm one of your co-hosts here, Josh902, and this is the other co-host of this illustrious show.
I'm DT3. What's up, everybody?
Hope everybody's doing well this afternoon or evening or whatever, wherever you're at, wherever you're watching this at. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, man, let's get rolling here. Sorry about those technical difficulties right there, but we're good now. Where did we start? It's been a while since we've done this. We missed last week, unfortunately.
If you're on YouTube, you didn't miss anything, but
yeah,
we skipped last week. There was some internet issues
yeah,
and stuff and whatnot.
I had internet issues.
But
we're good now.
We're here now.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to rock and roll, man. Today's episode is something, the main topic rather, is something that I'm very familiar with, and I know a lot about. So I'm very
fuck yeah,
very excited.
Oh, I remember how we do this show. What you been up to this week?
Well, for us it'd be what we've been up to for the past 2 weeks.
That's
I guess.
That's true. What you been up to the last 2 weeks?
I watched some stuff. I've been playing a lot of other stuff. I watched 2 Train movies. One of them is Train to Busan, which is this Korean zombie movie.
I keep meaning to watch that. Was it good? It was good.
Very good. Awesome. It's super good. It is awesome, dude. It is a great movie.
Great.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And then I saw Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer's good.
Yeah, so I like unknowingly had like back-to-back 2 Train movies in a row. It's pretty cool. They're both good. I enjoyed them both. And then other than that, I mean, with all this craziness going around right now, I just been doing a lot of gaming, man, dude.
Yeah.
Playing some on stream. I've been doing Starlink Battle for Atlas. Let's see. I've done some Overcooked 2. I've done some 7 Days to Die. I'm trying to think what else have I played. Let me check my Steam real quick. I played
Sea of Thieves, right?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. I was gonna check my Steam, but that's not accurate because I just got a bunch of free games.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just oh, and then Animal Crossing came out yesterday, and I've been like hooked on that, man. Like I'll be honest. As soon as stream is over, I'm probably gonna hop on that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Played Destiny 2 here and there, for a raid, and then just things here and there. It's been a crazy 2 weeks, man, since we last did this.
Yeah, things have really changed and shifted a little bit in the past couple weeks.
Yes, which we'll talk about some of that here in a bit when we get to the news, but we're not gonna talk about a lot of the stuff that's been going on because, like, everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows. We've seen it to death everywhere, but we will mention just certain things.
Certain things.
We've been playing that. Well, what I've been up to is I watched a couple movies. I watched for the first time ever, and I don't know how many people are actually going to believe this. I watched The Shawshank Redemption for the first time ever the other day.
Hey, man, there's movies that people haven't seen.
And I don't know how I've never seen it, to be honest. But I was sitting there watching this movie, and I'm like, I've seen it referenced every fucking where. Yeah. And I've never actually seen a fucking movie. Whoa, that was loud. What the? Sorry. I opened something and a video started playing. Let's see. What else did I watch? I don't think I've watched any other movies. I think that was like the big movie I've watched. It was Shawshank. Which was very, very good, by the way, if you've never seen Shawshank like me. Sorry, I was trying to see what other things I've watched this week on my Netflix, because that's mostly what I've watched stuff on. That's what started playing, was the autoplay on Netflix in the background. But yeah, that's kind of like the big thing was the Shawshank, and then we played a fuckload of 7 days
Yeah,
the last couple days.
we even did a co-stream like last Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty
Daniel and
fun.
I have like two games. We have like a stream game that we play on stream, and then we have like an offline game
Yeah,
that
it
we
was
play
fun.
that's just for us and whoever joins us, which we had like a billion people.
Yeah, we've had like people come in and out in the game. It's fun, man. It's fun when you got like a bunch of
Yeah,
people and you're like just tearing shit up, fucking zombies up. It's great.
we're all
So
trying to stay busy with everything that's going on, and just yeah. Um, let's see. Let me open my Steam. See what I've been playing. Other than a lot of it's just 7 days. I think it's all I've really
seven
been
days,
playing.
right? Yeah,
But
yeah.
I may have topped into. I played a little bit more Doom.
Mm.
Because Doom
Mhm.
Eternal is coming out, and is out now, and I
Yeah, it's
want to
out
finish
now.
it. I
Yeah,
want to finish the original Doom. I
I should
I've been
eventually.
meaning to hop back into the Rim world, uh, at some point, and go back to my library. But yeah, it's mostly just been 7 days. I played like I don't know. Daniel and I played 9 hours of it the other day, and it was crazy. So
Yeah, man, that game, if you let it, it can take up a lot of time for sure.
uh, been planning some D&D stuff because we play tomorrow.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, and I have to make a map today, so that'll be fun. Which
Mhm.
at some point I'm gonna stream making a map because I think that'll be really cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Um, I've made world maps that I don't think I've ever streamed myself making a dungeon map. So, but yeah, I think that's all I got. All I can think of right now. I'll probably think of something in the middle of the podcast, and then I'll interrupt Daniel and be like, "Wait, I should have done this at the start, but I remember it now."
That's
like
fine.
I'm prone to do. um, but yeah, let's hit that news. I know
Let's do it, man.
we got something to talk about.
We got a little bit of stuff,
Yeah,
um, that'll be interesting to go over. So if you want to hop into that, we certainly can.
let's do it, eh?
All right. So first up, I know GameStop's been in the news a lot lately for something else, but
Yes.
Reggie Fils-Aimé is joining their board of directors. The former Nintendo boss of Nintendo America is joining them. And this is before they were in the news for claiming they're essential
Yeah.
retail or whatever. So I thought that was pretty neat that Reggie's going over there to help out GameStop because they're
Yeah.
they're in some trouble over there. That's pretty cool. And then we might as well just hop into the one of the many things that has been canceled. But this one I think is big because this very well could be like the last one. So E3 has been canceled. By now everybody knows this, but again I bring it up because this could be again probably the last E3.
Yeah.
Like it very well could be.
It very well could be. It's been on the
For
downturn for a bit, so
Yeah, for the past however many years, it's people have been dropping out, doing their own thing. Like Nintendo does their own directs now. Sony dropped out. You know, all that stuff. I mean, they may do like an online thing, but I mean, we'll see. Yeah. So, I mean, again, like I look for every year. E3 was something that I look forward to.
same.
And it's just it's cool having all the games stuff together in like in the weekend and watching the conferences and seeing the reveals and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens in the future, but it's canceled for this year. Like I said, they may do like a digital type thing for this year, but going forward we'll have to wait and see.
Sorry.
If this very well does end up being the last E3, then that's it's unfortunate, but
Yeah, it's very,
it's
very, it's very like, man, just it's sad because we always love E3. We grew up with it, right? Like, you fucking
Yeah,
look forward to it every year. We do the co-streams of it to watch the reveals.
definitely. I mean, yeah, like you said, we always would co-stream the like the actual like conferences, you know. Like I remember one year I did like fucking I think I streamed like an entire day pretty much because they had just like conference after conference, man.
Yeah.
It was
Um.
yeah, it's you know, it sucks, but it isn't something that we didn't see coming, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. If it comes
So
back, we'll see. But I everybody may realize, well, that's really expensive to do that, and we don't need to do it. So it's just be done with, possibly. So we'll see.
perhaps, yeah.
All right. What else
Alrighty.
you got?
Here's something that Josh is gonna be pretty hype about,
Oh
but
boy.
posting the link in the chat, and we're gonna be talking about the Command and Conquer Remastered Collection official reveal trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched this already.
So this dropped, and we kind of talked about this like I think last podcast or the one before that. I don't know, one of the more recent ones that we've done. And yeah, they're coming out obviously with the collection, the remastered version. And as you can see, they're like updating, you know, game, and obviously we knew about the cinematics and whatnot.
The video's not
Um,
playing on the stream.
that's weird.
My OBS is being really bad today. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
But you guys should definitely check it out if you haven't already on your own. If you're into that, they're even getting the original guy who did the music to read. They're adding new music from from the same guy who did the music the first time around, which is
Frank
pretty cool.
Frank
Yeah, Frank
Klepacki.
Klepecki, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. He's got a hard last name to say. There we go. I fixed it. Nope.
And yeah, it's gonna be coming out June 5th.
Thought I had it fixed.
June 5th, 2020. So if that's something that you're into, if you were a Command and Conquer person,
I am. I love
like
it.
if you're a Command and Conquer person like Josh, and well myself too, but me on to a lesser extent. The one that I really played was Generals. So
There we
that's why
go.
I kind of defer to Josh on the Command and Conquer stuff here.
I'm really excited. It looks great. They also have like a collector's edition that's coming out that looks cool. But what I really love about this is just from the moment that they started making this, they've been talking with the community
Mhm.
over on the subreddit and on their forums, I guess.
Yeah,
But it looks like I think most of it actually takes place on the subreddit.
on the Reddit, gotcha.
Yeah, and so go check out the Command and Conquer subreddit if that's something you're interested in. There's info over there all the time. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. It's the original Tiberian Dawn, I think was what the original Command and Conquer is called, and and the first Red Alert. They're both getting remastered, and they're gonna have the FMVs are gonna be looking a little bit better. It's gonna have a legacy and remastered mode, so you can literally swap while you're playing a game between what the game used to look like and what it looks like now,
That's pretty cool.
which is
Yeah.
pretty dope. They brought over some of the missions from the console versions, missions that were exclusive to the consoles.
Mm.
So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, all the music's been redone by Frank Klepacki. Um, I think that's how you say his name.
Klepacki, yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard name to say. But I'm really excited. I can't wait. I know people are really excited for multiplayer stuff. I actually was never big into Command and Conquer multiplayer just because I was young when I first joined. Like I was like 5 years old when this game came out. Okay, so like, but I remember playing it.
Yeah.
Um, but I encourage everybody to go watch this video. It's a 3-minute video, and they pack a lot of stuff into it. They're gonna have a lot of bonus content. They're gonna have like behind the scenes bonus stuff that they're including with the game. And I'm really excited to also, yeah, that's got a jukebox because everybody knows Command and Conquer music is famous pretty much at this point and has been. Everybody loved it, um, and still loves it. But what I'm excited about is like, are they going to remaster the other games? Because if they are, that's dope, and I really hope they do.
Hopefully.
I hope
Like I
they.
want, I want them to do a remaster of Generals, man. Because like I said, that's the one that I used to play, and give me that, man. I'll get that for sure.
Oh yeah, and it's got a release date, June 5th, guys.
Yeah, June 5th. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
And it's I think it's only I think
Summertime.
the basic version is really not that expensive. I think it's like um
We talked about before how there wasn't really anything coming out in June, so that's it's a good spot for them.
let me get the price for this, guys, really quick. Command and Conquer Remastered. Boop. Steam. Oh, that's right. You can buy it on Steam too, because
Yeah, EA and Steam are
which
friends again.
feels so weird. It feels weird.
You won't have to open it on Origin if you don't want to, or maybe you will, but you still have it on Steam. Because I was just gonna say you don't have to, but then again, I was like, oh wait, if you got Jedi Fallen Order on Steam, you still have to open up Origin.
Let me get the. That's the collector's edition. Or special edition, I should say. They got like a regular edition, a special edition, and a big remastered like collection deal. um, the big 25th anniversary collection, like this is $150.
Mm-hmm.
You get you get a game in a box, guys. They're putting it in a box, like the old school games that used to come in boxes. The Command and Conquer guys were like, you know what? We missed those boxes. We're bringing them back. So
I remember, speaking of boxes, I remember the like old school Warcraft like battle chests or whatever.
yeah, the battle
Those
chests.
those are pretty dope, man. I remember being like, those are fucking cool.
Yeah, but what's funny is they give you the Steam download code in this box. Uh,
Nice.
you get a Tiberium Crystal USB drive that's got the remastered soundtrack on it, which has over 7 hours of music, which is crazy. You get the 6-disc remastered original soundtrack signed by Frank Klepacki. You get a poster. You get faction enamel pins. You get tech tree prints, one for each faction. 100+ page art book. You get faction patches, faction sticker sheets, a reversible beanie, which looks really nice. You get a metal mammoth tank replica, and a painted PVC light and sound Tesla coil and obelisk replicas. Pretty dope. And I think I keep finding the collector's editions. I'm just looking for the basic. I think it's like $20.
I checked on Steam and it's $19.99.
Yeah,
$20.
there you go.
If you guys just want the game, you can get it on $20.
Which is awesome, really cheap. So more people will get in there and be playing one of the all-time classics, one I grew up with, and would still go back today and play, and will when it comes out in June.
Command & Conquer and Red Alert are both remastered in 4K by the former Westwood Studios team members. Includes all 3 expansions, rebuilt multiplayer, modernized UI, map editor, bonus footage gallery, and over 7 hours of remastered music.
Crazy. Think about it, guys. You get 2 games and all their expansion packs. That's like $10 a game. Not to mention all the music and other shit you get with it. So that's crazy. I will tip my hat to EA for that. As shitty as they have been before, I feel like they're trying to do this Command & Conquer remaster correctly. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Cool.
Prepare for streams of Command & Conquer, okay? That's gonna happen. I will make it happen. Pain lives in death, guys. What else you got, my friend?
Moving on. The Prince of Persia is doing a crossover with For Honor.
I saw the pictures. Did they have a video?
Yeah, there is a video. I'll put it here so you can play it as well. There it is. It's been going on for a little bit now, so but here it's a crossover event that goes up until April 2nd. So if you have the game and you want to take part of this, maybe you already are, but if you haven't, if you didn't even know this was a thing, then you have until April 2nd.
Yeah.
to check it out.
I, I don't. I don't know if I like how he looks in this. He doesn't look like the prince I remember. I'll be honest.
There's a new game mode called Ruler of Time. It's a variation of the game mode Dominion, which is the traditional capture the zone mode. Ruler of Time features a tornado that whips around the map and occasionally spawns the Prince of Persia, an unnamed protagonist from the game series. Both teams can fight him, and whoever kills him gets a bunch of points to help them to victory.
Hmm. Still,
And he's got like a bunch of abilities that make him tough to kill and whatnot, like in the
yeah.
Prince of Persia games and everything.
No, what I was thinking was like, I'm glad that they're still doing stuff for Honor. So,
Yeah, I mean,
they
it,
they really
it is
supported it.
it is cool how like you keep hearing and seeing like stuff like this that's coming out of the game. So yeah,
But it also makes me wonder, man, you've had Prince of Persia in your pocket this whole time. Why don't you make a new Prince of Persia game? Get on it.
right.
Ubi.
Also, you said about how that's not the Prince of Persia, like, hashtag not your Prince of Persia or whatever.
Man, that's the one I don't remember. That's for sure. He
So,
looks funny.
somebody was like, the prince used to have put on some weight since 2010. Then
Yeah,
again, who hasn't?
yeah, he is a little chunky in there.
Yeah, it's
That
funny.
is true.
Let's see. Next up, CD Projekt Red is working on its next game after Cyberpunk 2077, but it's not The Witcher 4 apparently.
Hmm.
But it is either a Witcher game or a Cyberpunk game, according to the CEO. Because CD Projekt Red stated that going forward they're going to be doing like Witcher games and Cyberpunk games.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, the CEO said the game is not The Witcher 4 because he said there will be no The Witcher 4. The Witcher was a trilogy, and that was their plan. They only wanted it to be a trilogy. So, I am we can only imagine that if they do more Witcher games, they'll be about like other Witchers or. I was saying that it would be cool if they just like create a new Witcher that's not from the books or anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like this will be like CD Project Red's like Witcher. Like just do it, create your own character from scratch, and then like build on that. Like don't even like do any of the stuff that's on the books or anything. Like I mean, obviously you're going to be in the world, so you can do stuff like that. But I think it would be cool if they did.
Yeah, maybe. I I don't know where they'll go with it. It'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Your boy
because I mean,
Geralt's hung up his boots.
yeah, because
So
Geralt is for me, Geralt's hanging out with Yen in their
yeah.
fancy vineyard place from the DLC. Um, so yeah, we'll see what they end up doing with that. But I'm pretty much excited for anything that they do because The Witcher 3 alone is just a masterpiece in my opinion. So
Mm-hmm.
if they make a Cyberpunk like that and any other future games similar to that, we're in good hands. Moving on from that, we have some D&D news here. Is that Roll20, D&D, and Critical Role have released a free adventure you can play online. Explorer's Guide to Wildemount.
Odd man.
Uh, and yeah, there's a video on it from Roll20. They released like a little overview,
Oh, that's cool. I haven't watched this yet.
and yeah, it's pretty neat if you're like uh stuck in your home like everybody else is right now, and you want to play some D&D with your friends. You got a free little adventure here you can try out.
God damn it. Broke it again. I have to fix my. I have to fix my. So I have to fix it. I have to fix my OBS. I do have to fix my OBS after this. So yeah. Um. Yeah, this is cool. I'm glad that they're releasing this. Everybody's getting into their. With everything that's going on, everybody's staying inside. It's game time, motherfuckers. D&D, video games, all of it. And this is a pretty dope little little deal, a little adventure.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I actually haven't had a chance to look through the Wild Mount book yet. Jake was telling me some of the subclasses or new class. I think it's subclasses, whatever they're called in D&D. I can't remember off the top of my head because I'm the DM and I don't really know them. I leave my player choices to my players. But yeah, I'm pretty. I might check this out. If work will ever close, I will gladly do a little one shot of this, and maybe that'd be cool. Check out.
Cool.
This is a long video. It's like 4 minutes long.
I mean, you just skip through. You don't have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah. I was just surprised. It was all it's like that. That's a lot of.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a chunk of video right there.
But yeah, you guys should check it out if you're interested in that. This is on the Roll20 YouTube channel. Just I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Just look it up on the YouTubes.
Oh, I think the video.
And try out the adventure for yourself and your friends or your your D&D party. Because playing D&D is fun, and I'm ready for our game.
Hell yeah, that'll be fun tomorrow.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
as always.
this fucking. Sorry, I'm getting annoyed at the OBS.
It's fine.
Game broken.
In other news, we had the Xbox and PlayStation talk about their stuff, and Xbox released their system schematic or system specs. And they had like tech demos or whatever, and they have a CPU of 8x core, 3.8 GHz, 3.66 GHz, custom Zen 2 CPU, GPUs of 12 T-flops, 52 CUs. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna read all this. If you want to look it up, the specs are out there. So it's got an optical. They have the GPU, the CPU, the die size, the process, the memory bandwidth, the internal storage, the expandable storage, the external storage, optical drive, performance target. They also have videos of the tech demos and stuff. Check it out. Microsoft talked about their thing, and then like the day after, PlayStation did their thing, and PS5 will have backward compatible with almost all top 100 PS4 games at launch. And what almost all means is that this doesn't mean that they won't be adding more in the future, but they have to test every game like one at a time, right? So it'll be a while before they have all the games or most of them rather. It says here that almost all of the top 100 games will be there at launch. We already knew that the PS5 was going to be backwards compatible for the PS4. But yeah, it's slowly but surely we're learning a little bit more info about the PS5. We know more about the Xbox than we do with the PS5 at the moment, but as we get closer, I'm sure there'll be more stuff revealed.
Yeah.
I don't think we even know what the PS5 looks like yet, officially. I mean, there's been like,
Yeah.
there's been like rumors of what it looks like.
Yeah, there's been rumors and like
there's been like pictures and stuff.
Yeah, pictures but you never know what's true. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Until you actually lay your eyes on it.
Yeah, so
they're still saying this year though for everything.
Yeah.
So that'll be
that was their goal, right?
It's gonna be interesting to see. The specs are cool, but I think that's more for the developers, right? Like they're gonna they get the hype over the specs, but me, I get the hype over them games, and that's what I want to see. So I look forward to what's coming, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I managed to fix the OBS, so we should be good now.
Cool. I got a little bit of Overwatch news here before we cap off the gaming part of this segment.
Hell yeah.
The Overwatch lead writer Michael Chu leaves Blizzard after 20 years. So Michael Chu was responsible for much of Overwatch's game lore and story. But yeah, he announced on his I think it was his Twitter that he was departing the studio. He was a major contributor to Overwatch's lore, like I said, and story. He had writing credits at Diablo 3, World of Warcraft, and he was already in the development for Overwatch 2. Um, but yeah, he did a lot of the Overwatch like story and lore through like the comics and the short fiction pieces and whatnot. He was a prominent team member at events like BlizzCon. Uh, and yeah, he wrote about it on his Twitter of why he was leaving and all that stuff, and then the Blizzard even made a statement on his departure, and they said Michael's contributions to the games and stories of the Warcraft, Diablo, and Overwatch universes have been a source of inspiration. We will always be thankful for the time he spent at Blizzard. We wish him the best for the future. So yeah, and then we have the Overwatch Archives event going on that, um, which is pretty cool. This is one of the yearly events that they do, one of the seasonal events, the Overwatch Archives. They do it every year around this time, and basically it's like one of those events where like every week you do like challenges, and if you get like 9 wins per week, you get like a new skin unlocked for a character, and with every 3 wins you get like something. So if you get the first 3 wins, you get like a spray or something. If you get another 3 wins, you get like a player, your icon or whatever.
Yeah.
And then on the ninth win is when you get the new skin for the new character for the week, which is pretty cool. Um, and yeah, in this video they show off some of the new skins that are gonna be some of the new stuff that's coming out for this event. And I actually did the first week, but I need to check the second week because I don't think I've played recently. So I gotta check this out again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mainly play this game nowadays for the events to unlock stuff like this.
Yeah, I haven't played much of the old Overwatch lately.
Yes, I mainly play either when like I stream it or like when friends want to play or something. But primarily it's when there's events like this. So this one goes on until the second. So at the time of this recording, we have about a week and a half
It's
until this
okay,
event is
day.
over. Yeah, it's a big floofy, floof, floof, floof,
Big
floof.
big chunker. Big chunk.
Big chungus. Yeah, and then yeah, so that's one thing going on, and then also, um, the last piece here that I got is that they announced Overwatch's new hero, which has been teased for a very long time. The new hero is Echo. This is they've shown her off on some of the old like Overwatch, like the videos that they do, like the little cinematics that are so awesome that Blizzard does. She's been on some of those before, but finally after like a long time, we're finally getting her as a character.
Yeah.
And this little video that we're watching here on stream is her like origin story video. So it's only like a minute and a half. Um, but it's pretty neat. Blizzard or Overwatch always does this every time they add a new character. They always put in like their origin story, and then there's like another video that shows off like um like you know showing off like what the character does and everything, like a developer update. you know
Yeah.
so they always do that along. They always put out those two videos, so it's pretty neat. And yeah, I always like these little like characters.
Yeah, they're like little comic books kinda.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need to watch this later with sound. uh, so I know what's going on.
Yeah,
uh
definitely.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Brr, 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 brr. So
Cool.
yeah, that's the new character coming out, which is pretty neat.
All right.
That's about all I got for the gaming news, though. I don't know if you got anything.
I don't. I
If
don't.
not, that's fine. We can move on.
See. I mean, just stuff like if you're interested in Heroes of the Storm, they have all heroes unlocked until April 2nd for the moment. So if you want to try it out, give it a go. Go check it out. Blizzard also has a 100% experience boost for all players in World of Warcraft right now until April 20th. So if you're stuck at home and want to do something and scratch that itch, go head on to World of Warcraft. If that's your deal, I kind of lost interest personally. Um, uh, the Call of Duty Warzone, did that drop? Did we talk
It
about
did.
that on the last
I don't
podcast?
think so. I don't think we did because I don't think it had dropped last time. But
Yeah, I haven't
it's
had
out
a
now.
chance to. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Um, have you at all?
No, I have not.
I think Daniel and I might check that out at some point.
Yeah,
Talk
I
about
heard
that.
it was. I heard it's pretty decent though. But yeah, I haven't tested it out myself.
Uh, yeah, I kind of got a little roiled battle royale out there for a bit, but I'm gonna check it.
Same,
I-
same.
I'm gonna check it just cause it's free for one thing, so
Yeah, it is.
that's the Resident Evil 3 demo's out there. So if you want to check that out, the remake, go. You can do that.
Check it out.
This is just my speed run through like more of the minor stuff.
Mhm.
Da, 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 da. And that's all it is, man. Let's move right on along
Cool. So moving on to TV news.
to TV news.
We're starting off with a trailer for Altered Carbon Resleeved,
Oh, y'all already watched this? Hell yeah!
which, for those of you who don't know, it's like an animated Altered Carbon that they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like a little bit of like Telltale.
Mm-hmm. It does. Yeah, it is very Telltale, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Telltale game.
You still follow Kovac, I believe, right? From what
I
I
think so.
understand,
Yes.
in another sleeve, and we're dealing with some yakuza.
Which, by the way, at the time of this recording, this is already out. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it now.
Yeah, check it. There is like I do have one little issue with this that I've noticed is like the voices and the
Mhm.
mouth movements are a little weird. They don't exactly line up right, and I think it's just because of the style, and it kind of throws me off. Or maybe it's because it's I don't know. I don't know why. To be honest, it's just the voices and the movements look a little strange when you watch it with sound. We don't have sound on here
Yeah, I mean
due to
it's
copyright issues, but yeah, check this out with sound, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But other than that,
but
this looks
yeah,
pretty dope. I mean,
it's apparently from the creative mind behind Cowboy Bebop. If you're into that, um, this is the anime adaptation of Altered Carbon,
a lot of
and
blood.
apparently I put this in the wrong spot. This is a movie, but I put it in the TV news. So sorry.
Oh, it's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Oh, well.
It's an hour. It's in like an hour and like 14 minutes or something.
I thought this was like a little mini show series.
I did too, which is why I put it in here. But it's a movie.
Well, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
We're
So this should have
watching it
been
a
in the
little early, that's all.
It should have been in the movie news and not in the. That's fine.
It's
Yeah, like I
cool.
said, it's just a little early. There actually isn't a whole lot of TV news anyway, so we're
And
good.
we gotta boost those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. All right, what else you got, buddy?
I don't know if you watched Lost in Space, the also another Netflix show, but
I
that has
I
been.
haven't watched the newest season. I watched the first season.
I haven't watched the newest one either, but it's been renewed for a third and final season
Well,
at Netflix, so it's getting one more.
that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that first season.
yeah, I liked it too. I just haven't had a chance to check out the second one, man, because there's so much stuff out right now, dude.
I started it and then it was like I just don't have time for this and put it to the side.
I haven't even started it, man. I just yeah, I haven't checked out the second one yet, man. I gotta find some time for it, but yeah, I did like the first season. But yeah, they're doing a third and final one. I don't know why. Maybe that was their plan all along, just to do 3 seasons. But I don't know. I liked it. I like the show. First season at least. I gotta check out the second one, like I said.
It looks like a
But yeah,
show that'd be really expensive to make, so I can understand after. Yep, probably time to end this. And at least they know they're gonna end, so they can end it right.
yeah, they can end it the way they want to end it.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. We're gonna move on to some Disney Plus information here.
Oh
This
yes.
next one has me a little upset because
Oh no.
I would have really wanted this,
Hmm?
but Disney scrapped the Tron series that it was gonna put on Disney Plus.
Man.
Oh man, dude, I really like the Tron universe, man. I really wish they would have done this, man.
Yeah.
I really wish they would have done a Tron show, dude.
I wonder why they have such a hard time with it.
I don't know, man. Like listen, I know a lot of people don't, or not a lot of people, but I know there's people who don't like Tron Legacy. I
I
enjoy Tron
liked it.
Legacy,
I
man.
liked it.
Yeah, I really like that movie, man. Like even just like visuals alone, that shit is beautiful, man. But yeah, I don't know. I apparently they had it apparently it suffered from a lack of development direction. They had 12 Years a Slave writer John Ridley working on it. They obviously they never announced this show, which is why we never knew about it until now. But apparently it fell apart before details could get out. Uh and yeah, I mean, it just they had other shows they were working on too, but to me, this is the one that's like, man, I would have loved to have seen this, dude, because I really like Tron Legacy, and I they never did a Tron 3 either, so it's like, man, what the hell, dude? Like, I want to see more stuff in this universe, you know. I know that there's another animated show called Tron Uprising that's on Disney Plus. I need to check that out. I haven't seen it yet either, but
Yeah,
I
I
when
haven't
I
seen it.
find some time, I definitely need to watch that and check it out because I know that it's out there. But I want to see more new Tron stuff in live action too, man. Because that's just I don't know. It's just something about it that I just really enjoy Tron. Anyway, um, we were talking about things being canceled. Falcon and Winter Soldier, uh, their shooting has been canceled because of the whole, because of everything going on right now.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
the coronavirus.
So much stuff's on hold,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about it. I was not. We're not gonna talk about everything that's been canceled because if we did, we'd be here all day. But
Yeah.
this is just one of the other things that has been canceled that I had here on my notes before this thing got even more serious than it was. So wanted to bring that up real quick, and then we got some casting news here to wrap up our TV news. Which one of them is the Loki series is adding Richard E. Grant to it, which people may recognize Richard E. Grant more recently for being General Elric Pride from The Rise of Skywalker, who was like the really cool Tarkin looking dude, you know, from the
Mm-hmm.
Final Order. So he's gonna be in the Loki series. It's unknown, I think, who he's gonna play. Um, but he's a good actor, and anytime you add talent is always a good thing. Um,
He been in a lot of shit. I'm looking at his wiki right now. Like he.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. So he's joining the Loki series with Owen Wilson, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, and Sofia Di Martino. And the show is gonna have an early 2021 debut. So yeah, he's joining that. And then to wrap up our TV news here, this is something that broke literally like yesterday, which is that apparently, and this is probably a spoiler alert if you don't want to know about this, but Josh already knows too,
Yep.
so that's why I don't, you know. If you don't want to know though, this is casting news for The Mandalorian season 2,
It's a big one. So if you don't want to know
which
it,
is
get
yeah,
out.
if you don't want to know, now's your chance. Telling you, now's your chance because we have a fan favorite Star Wars character coming to The Mandalorian season 2. And are you ready? Because this is final warning. I'm going to say who it is. Here we go. Fan favorite character Ahsoka Tano has been cast in The Mandalorian season 2. Rosario Dawson apparently is who has been cast for as Ahsoka Tano for the season 2 of The Mandalorian, which I don't know about you, but this has me pretty damn hype
Yeah.
because I'm ready, dude. I think it's time we get a live action Ahsoka, man. It's been a while, man. This is a long time coming, dude. And the reason why this makes me even more excited is because this is Dave Filoni's child. This is his character, man. Like Dave and George Lucas created this character back in the Clone Wars. Like at this point, like 15 years ago, honestly, because I know they started development for Clone Wars like forever ago. So this is like 15 years and in the works. Um, and this makes me excited because of the way that they ended Rebels. If you know how they ended Rebels, you know that I'm gonna talk about a brief spoiler here. Brief spoiler for Rebel season 2. Here's your warning. 3, 2, 1. Um, Ahsoka and Sabine are off together. Um, in the search of Ezra and Thrawn. So yeah, this is exciting because just imagine Ahsoka meeting the child, or Sabine and Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, interacting. Like this is gonna be sick, dude. And and then we know that fucking what's his name? Moff Gideon has the dark saber, so I'm gonna be very curious to see how that fits into everything.
Yeah.
I just yeah, man. I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do with this. Um and yeah, I mean I'm hyped, dude. I can't wait. As if I wasn't already hype enough for season 2. This just puts my excitement level like really, really.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited. I obviously, I mean, I was interested in it anyway. I'm super interested in it now. I'm curious to where it's gonna go. I'm curious to, yeah, like there's so much potential. There's a lot of potential in this. There's crazy amounts of. They could go anywhere with it, and I'm really excited. So I can't wait.
Yeah, what's funny is that Rosario Dawson had been rumored to play this like I think I remember a few years ago somebody like tweeted her or something on Instagram or something where it's like, "Oh, would you be interested in playing Ahsoka or whatever?" Like some fan did it, like sent it to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'd be down to play Ahsoka. Hashtag Ahsoka lives or whatever something, right?"
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then now here we are years later, and like she's been confirmed. Like she's essentially confirmed because all these reputable sources are pretty much confirming that this is accurate information. Variety, The Hollywood Reporter, Slash Film were the first ones who reported it.
Everywhere I've seen is reporting this as truth.
Yeah, I remember since this dropped yesterday, like so soon. I was like, they're saying this, but is it really accurate? But you know, when you have all these reputable sources backing up this information, then
Yeah, like
I'm pretty positive to mark it down
Deadline,
as
Hollywood Report,
as a
like all
fact.
this shit, man. All these places, it's
Deadline,
gotta be
Variety,
right.
Hollywood Reporter, Slash Film. It's yeah. When all these reputable sources are like pretty much confirming it, then it's true for the most part.
If it's not true, then
It,
it's
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 as
gonna
true.
be because it's gonna be true.
It's as true as it can be, without it coming from Disney or Lucasfilm themselves.
they
So
may
yeah,
they may never confirm that until they show a trailer.
probably. It's kind of a bummer that we found out about this, to be honest. Because could you
Yeah,
imagine if she just showed up in an episode like the first episode of The Mandalorian, nobody had a clue about the child, and then like it's like, yo, if she just showed up and we didn't know about it, that would have been bonkers, dude.
yeah. Imagine.
Dude, I still don't know like how the fuck they kept the child a secret, dude. That
Yeah.
is whoever, like I know they didn't make toys for it or anything, but like n- eh, nothing, dude. We heard like nothing about that fucking baby Yoda, dude, at all, man. It's just crazy how they kept it a secret
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
for so long, dude. It's fucking crazy. But anyway, that's the last piece of TV news I got. Not a whole lot. Um,
News cycle's very slow the last couple,
Yeah, it is. It is very slow right
and
now.
it'll
But I got a
probably
few.
keep being slow too. I imagine.
Yeah, we have a few things here for the movie news though.
Yeah, just read that movie news. Movie
Um,
news.
so the first one isn't really movie news, but it has to take. It's like kind of movie news related. Is that Disneyland and Disney World and those places are going to be opening up this thing called Avengers Campus, which is pretty much like Avengers Land or Marvel Land or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're calling it Avengers Campus. There's a little thing that I'm gonna put there so you can check it out. Um, and yeah, they're gonna be opening up July 18th this year. If we're not still in this catastrophe of a world that we're in right now.
This year sucks.
This year is the worst, but yeah, the plan is July 18th. If everything gets back to normal soon. And yeah, I mean it's essentially like Marvel Land, you know. So you're gonna see like I don't know, you're gonna see like Doctor Strange, like You know how they have like how they used to have Disneyland, like the Jedi training thing, where they'd have like they bring up the kids up on the thing, and they'd have like you know some dude like in a Jedi costume like training them and whatnot. Um, so they're gonna be doing stuff like that with like Doctor Strange. They're gonna have Spider Man and like something called Stuntronics, which will allow the performer who's playing Spider Man to do like extreme acrobatics high above buildings or whatever, which will be pretty dope. Um, and yeah, you'll be able to like put your web slinging skills to use as well as they're gonna have like spider bots you can like shoot web at or whatever.
Huh.
Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool. There's it's gonna be a lot of awesome stuff. They're gonna have people in costume as they do, on in like Star Wars land and whatnot. So that's gonna be pretty neat. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. So yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's essentially just Marvel land, like how they did with Star Wars land. But it looks cool. So that'll be opening up July 18th again if everything goes as according to plan. Yeah.
Cool.
Uh, moving on. The rest of the movie news here is actually all Disney. I didn't notice until now.
They're
Uh,
taking over the
th-
world, man.
yeah, so we're moving. We're sticking with Marvel. There's a Black Widow final trailer here.
Oh yeah, I think I watched this.
Which the movie was pushed back. Um, because everything's getting pushed back or canceled or whatever.
I'm looking forward to this one.
I am as well. Yeah, this is actually a pretty solid trailer, I have to say. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the movie. It looks great. It looks fantastic. I'm excited for it. I know a lot of people aren't too hype or whatever, but I'm looking forward to them. I am.
Best master.
I'm looking forward to seeing like the Red Guardian and Rachel White Vice's character and all that
Mm,
stuff. Be very interesting to see all these great actors and actresses portraying these interesting characters that I quite frankly don't know a whole lot about. So I'll be very curious to see
yeah,
how it goes.
same. Uh,
Like Florence Pugh being her sister as well and all that stuff. I'm just curious to learn more about all this. And it looks good, man. It looks like a good action movie. So give it to me, man.
yeah, it looks fun.
I'm all about the MCU. So I'll keep watching them if they keep pumping them out.
I really like the trailer music they've been using in these, by the way. I don't have the sound on, but when I watch this with sound, I always like the trailer music that they use on them. It looks fucking just
Yeah,
too
it's
good.
good.
Uh, Outfits look great. The costumes.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Her Widow and her white outfit looks pretty sick.
yeah. Um, I really like Guardians as well. Pick up that fucking
Yeah,
shield. Fucking throw that shit.
Red
Yeah.
Guardian. Hell
Goddamn.
yeah, man. Hell
This
yeah.
part looks like a trip when they're fucking falling through the sky.
Yeah, that's just fucking bonkers.
Hey, Black Widow's got her movie and Hawkeye's got his own show, so or will
Yeah.
eventually. So I'll be happy. Get everything I
Also,
want.
yeah, I do like that Taskmaster was watching Iron Man 2 footage. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty dope. In other Marvel news, it's confirmed by Vin Diesel apparently that the Guardians of the Galaxy will be in Thor: Love and Thunder. We shall have the Asgardians of the Galaxy. So that's exciting, man. Dude, Thor: Love and Thunder is shaping up to be a heck of a movie, man. They got Christian Bale as the villain now. Of course, we're gonna have Jane Foster again as the female Thor, and Lady Thor, and we're gonna have Valkyrie again, and it's exciting, man.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how, well, not how these characters interact with each other, because we've seen that already in Infinity War and Endgame, but like this is shaping up to be a very, very, very exciting movie. Definitely looking forward to it. Can't wait till it comes out. And I like that Taika is doing it again. So that definitely helps, because Ragnarok is my favorite of the Thors. Uh Disney's live action Peter Pan has found its Wendy and Peter. Uh they're just, two kid actors, one called Ever Anderson will play Wendy and Alexander Malone Peter Pan. In the live action Disney Peter Pan pick called Peter Pan and Wendy. Pete's Dragon director David Lowery is on board to direct. Uh, Lowery co-wrote the script with Toby Halbrooks. Jim Whittaker is producing. Uh, yeah. So obviously I don't know who these kids are, but oh, actually, huh? No wonder she looked familiar. No wonder she kind of looks like her. So apparently, uh, Ever Anderson, who's the girl who's gonna be playing Wendy, her mom is Mila Jovovich.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
was looking at this article here, and I was like, who does she look like? I was like, she looks like somebody, and it's like, oh, Mila Jovovich, yeah, because that's her mom, dude. So apparently,
Yeah. Yeah.
so oh yeah, and speaking of Black Widow, apparently this Ever Anderson, she's gonna also be playing the young Scarlett Johansson in Black Widow. So there you go.
Cool.
It all ties back to each other. So interesting. All
Getting
right,
them big
cool.
roles.
And then we can cap off our news section here uh with two trailers. One of them is for Disney's Jungle Cruise, and then the other one is for Pixar's Soul. But we'll watch Jungle Cruise first, and then we'll put up Soul.
Jungle Cruise.
The Jungle
You got
Cruise.
your boy The Rock looking like he about to rip out that shirt.
This movie, yeah, he always is though.
Oh my goodness.
This looks like fucking like Indiana Jones mixed with like Jumanji mixed with like fucking, I don't know what else, dude. Like The Mummy, maybe. Like it's like all these like movies like combined together.
All I know is that snake was coming out of that dude's face, and it's fucking weird. Oh Lord. Yeah, it definitely feels kind of like everything you just said. Actually, just even looking at the little bit that I've seen.
Yeah, man. Like it reminds me so much of that. Maybe some Uncharted in there. I don't know. It looks interesting, dude. Like I definitely want to check this out.
Right.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean is also another good comparison. Yeah. Man, your boy The Rock loves doing these jungle movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it looks fun, dude. I'm definitely gonna. Is that Meth Damon? Is he in this movie?
I have no clue.
I gotta check it out. I gotta look this up now because that look like him.
Oh, that's straight up. That looks like fucking. Yeah, that looks straight up like fucking Davy Jones. That one dude looks just like Davy Jones. That guy they were fighting. That guy they were fighting, man. Did you see him? That
Oh, it
monster.
is Jesse Plemons. It is fucking Meth Damon, dude. Holy shit. I was like, that guy looks familiar. It's because it's him. It is him. How come I didn't notice him the first time I watched it? What the hell?
Right.
Anyway, cool. And then, of course, I like Emily Blunt too, so she's great.
Yeah.
And then we have the trailer for Soul,
You are so
which is coming out on June 19th.
bad.
This is the latest Pixar movie.
Boom, 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 boom.
After the most recent one, which came out, which is Onward.
Yeah. Coco. I like Coco.
I love Coco.
So, what's this one about? Because I don't know anything about this movie. Do you know?
It's about the middle school band teacher called Joe Gardner, who gets a chance of a lifetime to play at the best jazz club in town. But one small misstep takes him from the streets of New York City to the great before, a fantastical place where new souls get their personalities, quirks, and interests before they go to Earth. Determined to return to his life, Joe teams up with a precious soul, 22, who has never understood the appeal of human experience. As Joe desperately tries to show 22 what's great about living, he may just discover the answers to some of life's most important questions.
Cool. It looks interesting.
Yeah, it looks great. I usually am on board with most of what Pixar does, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
They've had a pretty good track record in terms of what they've done. There's only a few other movies where I'm like, eh, but like for the most part, I like all the majority of their stuff.
They're eating pizza and pooping out.
Oh man. But yeah, this comes out in the summertime in June. Again, if everything is back to normal by then, hopefully. Then we'll be getting this in the summer. In the summer.
Oh.
Soul. Disney Pixar Soul. Heck yeah.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Is that all we got?
That's all we got, man.
Well, hot diggity dog, y'all. That's the news for you.
Yeah.
The news is dead. It has been deaded. Done.
We done did it.
You just want to move into the main topic? Or do you need a break?
Yeah, let's take a little break.
We're going to take a little break, guys. We'll be right back. I'll put on some more music for you. And then we'll be right back.
We'll return with the main topic. Which is very exciting to me.
Yes, it is. It's very exciting.
So we'll be back in a little bit, guys. Hang tight.
Hang tight. Five-ish minutes. Usually 5-10 minutes. Get up, get your drinks, stretch your legs. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back, guys. Be right back.
Alrighty, friends. I believe we're back now from our lovely break. Daniel, do I have you unmuted, my friend?
Hello there.
Howdy.
Sorry about that.
There we go. No, I just want to, because I mute everything when I go AFK too.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So I wanted to make sure I unmuted you so everybody can hear you. I was like, oh no, I'm pretty sure I unmuted everything.
Oh, good, man. We're good. We're
Uh,
good. We're good.
all right. Yeah, we're gonna move into our second part here, guys, which is our
So
main
here we
topic:
go. We're gonna talk about collecting.
collectibles.
So
Yeah, our collectibles.
collectibles, collecting, which can be a great many
Oh
things.
my God, so many things.
Yeah, collectibles can apply to like whether you collect like vinyl music albums or fucking posters. I know I have a poster tube. I have like two or three poster tubes somewhere that I have. I got some posters on my walls. I got anyway, I have you know other stuff. But yeah, collectibles can apply to many things. One of which can apply to you know dudes like this guy right here. Look at this guy.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this guy. We got ourselves a this is a Star Wars the Black Series Death Trooper right here that I got.
Hell yeah.
I got him with the blaster rifle. I got him with the blaster pistol on the side. And I brought out a few of my figures here just to show them off, but I only brought down a couple because there's too many
Yeah,
to bring
no,
down
dude, I
more.
feel you.
Yeah, so we're just gonna show the, but yeah, I mean collectibles, collecting, can apply to many things. You can collect just about anything, dude. I mean, like for me personally, like I collect a few different things.
So what was like the first thing? What really made
Well,
you start?
we're gonna have to get back to this. Well, here's a story for you guys. Is that the reason why I started getting into collecting was because of my dad, because he is a collector as well. He's the one that he actually got me into collecting, and he got me into Star Wars, and he got me into Superman and Batman, and he got me into a lot of things. And one of those many things that he got me into was collecting, because he's a collector to this day. Like one of the many things that me and my dad talk about and bond over is collecting. Like he sends me messages like, "Yo, I need to get." He's like, "Let me know when they have the Revan up on stock on GameStop because I want to get it." So yeah, like we talk about stuff like that. He's like, "Oh, they're coming out with the tank from the Mandalorian. Like let me know when that's coming out." And yeah, so he gets stuff. To this day, I get stuff. Sometimes we go out and hunt in the stores and look for things. And it's fun, man. It's awesome. So it all started from then, like for as long as I can remember, basically. We just, going on the good old hunts, finding things.
Yeah, man.
Uh, so yeah, I mean, like he got me into it, and we still, we're still at it now, dude. So it's fun, man. It's fun. It's one of the greatest feelings is when you're out on the hunt and you find something you like really want, or you've been like looking for, and it's like, man, there it is. So good.
Yeah, man. My dad's the one that kind of got me into it too, because my dad's like a war buff, right? So he collects like a lot of like World War II memorabilia stuff,
Mhm.
um, medals, helmets, things like that,
Yeah.
and puts them on display. And I have some stuff like that as well, but I mostly I was big into the card games. Not Magic. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger, so I have a bunch
I
of
used to be
Yu-Gi-Oh
into
cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Day.
Yeah, we have a bunch of Pokemon cards too, but I was never as big on Pokemon as I was on the Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Gotcha.
And because that was like the thing in school was like everybody brings their Yu-Gi-Oh cards to school and we all like trade and battle and all that. I never really got into Magic because like I don't know why. I just never really. I like a lot of the card games just because I love the art on them. So, um,
Oh yeah, dude, the art on the cards are like alone is like worth it just for that, dude.
um,
Honestly.
I'll collect anything that's got a dragon on it. So I have leather bound journals over there. It's got dragons on them. I got
Dragons on
statues
them.
with dragons on them.
That's cool.
I'm huge in the like. Some people are big in the skulls. I'm big on the dragons. Um,
Nice.
I have a few of the Black Series. I brought some of mine down, but I'm a little bit more picky with the ones I get.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will collect all of them, but I always get like the ones that are kind of like the unusual ones, like Jaina
Jaina Solo,
Solo,
yeah,
and like
nice.
Revan from the games.
See, what I do is I get like one and one. I get like one to I have one open and I leave one closed.
Yeah,
So like that's why I have my Revan right here. I
yeah,
got him with the red lightsaber and I got him with the purple lightsaber, right?
yeah. And
And then
I'm also big into stormtroopers. And yeah,
yeah. Speaking of stormtroopers, yeah, here's the Death Trooper from earlier. He's pretty cool.
yeah. Any ones that wear like the big thick badass armor,
Yeah.
I'll fucking get.
Speaking of big, thick, badass armor,
Yes,
look at this big boy right here.
yeah, I got one of those right here.
Look
But
at this big boy right here, man. He's got a
yeah.
big ass gun.
Look,
He's
man.
got a big ass jetpack.
Here's your yeah. Look at him. Jesus, this dude's
Pat,
massive.
so Paz Vizsla from The Mandalorian, big boy,
Love it.
big boy.
Guy's fucking
That dude
minigun.
that's a tough son of a gun right there.
Fuck yeah. Oh, it's so
yeah,
huge.
He's a big guy, man. So he's one of the ones that I definitely wanted to get for sure. I also am a little like I also don't get all of them,
Yeah.
because these things are 20 over $20 a pop. Fortunately, most of the ones that I've gotten, like this guy right here, which I'll show off, Captain Rex here. I was fortunate enough to find this guy at a Ross Dress for Less for like $3. So that's why I like to go out on the hunt, dude, because you can get some of these guys for mad cheap, dude. Like this guy, watch. I'm gonna take off his helmet, dude. He looks like Django Fett with like blonde hair, dude. The accuracy and like how they make these guys look is look at this guy, man. That's just the head sculpt right there, man.
Yeah, it's crazy how good they can make them
Yeah, dude.
nowadays. Like it's crazy.
I don't know how well these are showing up on camera, but like
it looks pretty good when once your camera adjusted.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, man. I like the Black Series, and like I said, most of the time I find these like out on the hunts for like way cheaper than they normally are.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is how I get most of mine. And I also, speaking of like way cheaper, I use like certain websites to like find out like news about like this kind of stuff. Like since obviously by now you'll know that I'm a huge Star Wars collector, so
I hope you
I
don't
use
say. You
yeah
don't say. I had no idea.
I use I use websites like let me see. Like yakface.com.
Yeah, I follow them on
You
Twitter.
guys have heard of Yakface? I use their website. I use another one called rebelscum.com. That's another good one. These are for like Star Wars collecting, obviously.
Yeah.
If you're into that stuff, those are two good ones to check out. There's another one called Jedi Archives, I think, or Jedi Business, or I don't know what the fuck is Jedi something. Either way, there's like these Star Wars like collecting websites that are good to look into if you're like um into collecting the Star Wars side of things. They revealed the new Hot Toys, which Hot Toys are like the 1/6 scale style figures that are like super detailed, super expensive. They revealed the deluxe version of the Mandalorian figure, which I'll post a picture of here if you want to show it up on stream.
Oh yeah.
So this is what that figure looks like, and
Let me get it ready. Let me get a good zoom in. There we go. Here we go. And there. Oh yeah.
so there it is. That's the deluxe version of the Mandalorian and the Child 1/6 scale figure set.
Do they have
It
a
comes with
price on this yet? By the way.
Yeah, they do. They
Oof.
do.
What is it?
These are these 1/6 scale figures from Hot Toys and Sideshow are like super highly detailed. So this one that we're looking at right now, since it's the deluxe version, also it's $313.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, so these are for like if you're like serious about like owning some super. These are super high
Yeah,
quality,
these are crazy.
super detailed. Like these are like some of the best figures you'll ever own.
Look, man, even the baby thing opens and closes. Look at it.
Yeah, like it comes with a bunch of like extra stuff, you know. Like it's yeah. These are some really awesome figures.
You got the Beskar holder there. Looks
Yeah,
like it. The ice cream machine. Oh.
yeah, with the best scar in it.
But it's even got the fucking Mudhorn
Yeah, the
thing
signet
on
on
it.
the
Yeah,
yeah. It's got that. I'm telling you, man. This comes with everything. It comes with like
crazy.
the flamethrower, the child's little floaty orb where you can floaty orb crib, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Like a billion different hands to change.
He's got yeah. That's usually how those figures are. They come with like hands and weapons, and it comes with the jetpack and the little
Even
necklace
the
and
necklace. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
holograms and yeah. So yeah, these Hot Toys sideshow figures are like really detailed, really expensive, but they're like if you ever like see one in person or whatever, you're like, okay, damn, yeah, because they look great.
Yeah, man. It really does look cool.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of that going on. Like, and then like Lego really recently revealed they're doing like the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian, which looks pretty sick.
Oh, I love Legos, man. On like,
Yeah, I have some Legos myself. I
I
just
did not appreciate Legos enough when I was young, and I'm like, man, I wish I had them now that I'm grown,
right.
cause like I have the little race car. I didn't even buy this. My nephew got this for Christmas. Here, I'll show you. Got this for Christmas and was like, I don't want this, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'll take it. and I put it together, and it's a little race car. It's dope. Look at that. It's even got the little dude in
Oh,
it.
that looks pretty cool. Yeah,
Got the little dude in
actually
it.
does look.
Whoops!
Actually does look pretty neat.
Accidentally knocked it off. Hang on. There we go. But you can take the little dude out. Yeah. Legos, man.
Yeah, man,
It's cool.
looks neat, dude. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I actually really like Lego, man. Like they're pretty dope.
this Porsche is a little dusty because it's been sitting there for a while, um, but man, I love Legos, and I wish I had appreciated them more as a kid. And like, I was not good at building when I was a kid, but now this right here is calming. Putting shit
Oh yeah,
together is like,
it is.
I wish I had a
Dude,
setup and
honestly,
just stream myself building Legos, because
dude, I was gonna say honestly, if I could like stream myself just building shit, I would do it, man. My problem is that I don't have enough space to like put them
that's
anywhere.
another thing. Yeah,
I don't have space, and then I just don't have the proper setup to like stream myself doing that stuff. But if I did, I would absolutely do it, man. It really is like just calming and like relaxing, and yeah, just fucking building a set, dude. Like,
yeah. Once I redo that room into an office, I might try to set something up where
hell
I can
yeah,
do
man. Like,
stuff like that. I
yeah,
don't know
dude.
if I'll go crazy like Ian did and do that big ass Millennium Falcon, but
The big ass, oh yeah, that'll take you a hot minute, but you
nah,
could do like
nah.
like normal size stuff
I
or
don't know if I
whatever.
could ever do that. To be honest, that's a lot.
It'd take me a while, but I'd be able to do it if I had enough room. Right now, as it is, there's no chance, dude. No chance.
I just I have patience to a point, and then I get frustrated. uh, but yeah, man, I love Legos. When I was younger, I don't know if you did this. I had a fuckload of Hot Wheels.
I used to have them, yeah, when I was
Like
younger.
when I mean a fuckload, I mean a fuckload. They were the
Yeah,
thing
I same. I used to have a lot too.
when in elementary school. When you go to middle school and high school, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh. When you hit elementary school, when you were in elementary school to start with, it was fucking it was the fucking Hot Wheels. That was like the thing.
Hmm.
Whoops. I'm sorry. I was trying to get a picture of the Razor Crest. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you put it in there. Um,
Yeah, put the link there.
I'd build the shit out of this, man. Oh, you get the little scout
I would
trooper.
too. Yeah, it comes with the Grief Karga, IG-11, the Mandalorian, the Child, and the Scout Trooper.
For those of you that don't know, scout troopers are my favorite troopers, so I want all of them, all the time. The scarab troopers are
That
like my second favorite.
it's a cool looking set, man, but $130,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
It's
really
like,
expensive.
ooh, it is,
How
but that's
big?
usually how
How
Lego
actually
goes are.
big is the ship? 1,000 pieces. That's a lot.
Could you build that or what?
I could probably build that.
Anyway, yeah, I mean it's stuff like that that I like. I wish I had
Oh,
like
holy
room.
shit! This whole thing opens up.
Yeah, I wish I had the room and the money for something like that, dude. I'd like. I'd honestly stream myself building that if I
you
could,
you
dude.
get a little carbonite, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Because he's got a bunch of carbonites, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool how you get one of them.
Can we have the Lego Ebon Hawk already? Cause
Dude, if they ever did that, oh man,
that'd be dope.
that'd be sick, man. I'd love if they did that. But yeah, it's cool stuff like that, man. That's just there's so many cool things out there right now.
Yeah.
It's like such a great time for collecting because there's so many different things. Like I said, there's Lego, there's Black Series, there's they even have like speaking of Hot Wheels, they have like Hot Wheels like Star Wars ships, like not like actual cars, but they're
Yeah.
like ships, like like on a Hot Wheels like card or whatever. They're actually pretty cool, man.
Um.
Pretty dope. They got like different kinds of like ships and stuff that yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then there's other cool stuff like this right here, which let me see if I can get a picture of. Fuck it, I'll just link you the website and you can just
Star.
put the pictures.
Yeah, I was trying to pull up where I bought my dad's Christmas gift.
And
uh.
then there's stuff like this, which are like pretty dope ass collectibles too. Like I have a few lightsabers of my own. I have an Obi-Wan Kenobi Revenge of the Sith Force FX that I got like in 2007 for like my birthday that year. And
Oh
it's
yes.
pretty dope. And I also have a Force FX Kylo Ren lightsaber back when like Force Awakens came out. I got that.
I'll take me one of these.
And then this Revan Black Series Force FX. Look at that.
Yeah, boy.
This one is cool because I believe it switches color.
Yeah, I think it goes to red
You
and
can you can have red or purple, yeah.
pink.
Which I'm sure Josh would keep it on purple.
Damn right.
That purple Revan saber right there. But yeah, it looks cool, man. It even has like a little kyber crystal with it and whatnot.
Can't get that middle picture. Fuck yeah, man. Lightsabers. You know how I feel about them. We've
Yeah,
made them.
Josh even makes his own lightsaber.
I've made my own. My dad made his own. My dad's not even a massive Star Wars fan, and he was like, "I'm gonna make one." He made Kylo Ren's, and I was like, "I can't do that. You're fucking crazy doing that." So.
Kylo Ren's, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
It's all wired up LEDs. We don't put. I don't know how to do sound stuff. I've never learned how to wire like that, but you know. And then I bought over Christmas time. I bought all my nephews lightsabers from Ultra Sabers because they had a crazy deal at that time. You buy so many, you get one free. I kept the one that came with sound for myself. Those mystery boxes are a lot of fun. I really love like just getting random ass shit for cheap. It's fun. So one of them came with sound. I have it. It's over there. Um,
Hell yeah, dude.
but you know how we are about the lightsabers. I'd love to get back and make some more because they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. You gotta get that workshop going again, right?
Yeah, it's a disaster over there right now. I should take a picture and snap it to you, Daniel, and just be like, "Look, this is the workshop right now. I can't get nothing done." Uh, but yeah, that's another thing I'd like to stream doing, just fucking working on it and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Uh, what else is there? Do you have a lot of pops? Are you a pop collector?
I do. Yes, I am a pop collector. I do have quite a bit of pops. I actually have so many that I need to like start getting rid of some because I don't have room for some of these. And like some of them I've gotten as like gifts and stuff. It's like, oh, I don't want to,
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like I gotta make some space, man. But yeah, I do actually have quite a bit. The first one that I ever got was I don't want to. I have them all up on a shelf up there. I don't want to
No,
like.
I'm not. You don't have to like kick them down.
It's gonna take me forever. Yeah, I know. The first one that I ever got though was the Dark Knight Joker.
Ah.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a pic, but that's the first one I ever got. I got it at this convention like years ago called PowerCon, which is like a He-Man convention out here.
PowerCon. Yeah, they talked about it on the toys that made us. I think.
Yeah, I got it at PowerCon like years ago. Like before, I think before like they were like this, the Pops were like as big as they are now.
That's
But
it.
this is the one that I got at PowerCon like years ago. I got that one, which is funny that I'd get a Joker pop at a He-Man convention. But yeah, man, the guy who was selling them had like stacks of like all these like crazy ass pops, and I was like, yo, I didn't know what these things were at the time, but I
Yeah.
was like, you know what, this looks cool, man. I picked it up, and that was the first one I ever got because I obviously I like the Joker, and I really like the Dark Knight interpretation of the Joker.
That's actually a cool looking pop because he's got the fucking card.
Yeah, so
Uh,
this is the first one that I ever got.
I'm just trying to think when they became a thing because it's like 1 minute there was nothing, and then next thing I know, there's like a billion of them.
I
All
mean,
of them feels
nowadays
like,
you can get a pop for just about anything,
yeah,
but back when I got this one, there was a lot less. I mean, there was a lot less. I'm trying to remember what year it was that I got this, but I don't remember, dude. I don't remember what year it was that I got this fucking pop, man. I don't remember, but you know, I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, that was the very first one I ever got years ago, and then I'm trying to think of what was the last one that I don't remember what the last one I got was. It's been a while since I bought one because I have so many now that I'm just like I don't have space for them.
yeah,
But the last one that I got, I think might have been. I'm trying to think. It was either fuck. Wait a minute, dude. I don't remember what the last one I got was because there's a few that I had. There's a few that I have in my mind that I. I'm just gonna get you pictures of the latest ones that I remember that. How about that?
can't do that. Yeah. I can
Uh,
tell you the first one I got and the last one I got because it's the only one I got because I'm not a pop guy. I got Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, the original, just the basic Vegeta with the scouter on the side. That's the but I have thought about because it's on clearance or was that clear on clearance at Best Buy. I almost bought it. It was Reinhardt because he was big, and I'm like, but I have no place to put him, and that's the biggest reason I don't get into pops is like I got nowhere to put them, and there's like if I start with one, I'll want them all, and
well,
that's just too many.
I'm more picky now with what I get because I don't have room, but
Oh.
I there's
for,
definitely some that I got to get rid of.
for
So.
those of you watching and don't know, Daniel and I are pops.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, actually, yeah. Josh and I are both actually like we were customized into Funko Pop characters.
We were.
So for those who don't know, Josh and I are moderators for the YouTube channel Blindwave, and we mod for them on like Discord and YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff. And they like a while back, a few years ago, they did like this. They were doing like this fundraiser to like start making people from the community on Discord, and like they were doing the mods and stuff. And we were a part of that wave. And as a matter of fact, when we went to WaveCon last year, we signed our pops. So that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, we did.
It's pretty dope, like seeing yourself as a Funko Pop.
Trying to find my picture of mine. I don't know where I did with it.
It's pretty dope. I'm gonna post pictures here, Josh, on the in the chat of the like the last few Funko Pops that I remember that I got.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one of these was the latest one that I got, but these are some of the newer ones that I remember.
Oh man, that Miles Morales looks dope.
Yeah, I'm just putting some three of them. Yeah, so these last three ones are some of the ones that I remember getting more recently.
There's Miles.
Miles Morales from Spider Verse. I got
Love
that one.
Spider Verse.
That was one of the more recent ones that I got. And then yeah, there's there is a Vader,
I
Darth
got
Vader electronic. So apparently, like he lights up, the lightsaber lights up, and the base and all that stuff.
Lights and Sound, Darth Vader bobblehead. Vader
Wow.
bobblehead.
Yeah, that was one of the more recent ones that I got. And then the last one, which I think is a pretty cool one. Um,
Oh wow, that's colorful.
Is animated. I think it's from the holiday special. Is
Oh my goodness.
the holiday special Boba Fett,
Uh,
which was the clear inspiration for the Mandalorian,
yep, that
if you
gun.
can see based off of that. Yeah. So that was also one of the more recent ones that I got.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I gotta clear some of these out though, man. I got too many.
Got too many pops.
Yeah, I got too many. I gotta make some space for some of them. But yeah, I haven't really gotten any pops like super recently. Those are like the ones that I remember because again I don't remember.
The thing with
I
pops is that they're just so easy to collect.
Yeah, they are.
Because even if you have one shelf, first of all, you can stack them on top of each other.
I have one. Let me tell you, I have one shelf right here up top, and I have 3 stacks that are like 3x2, right? So there's like 3 stacks, and there's like two on each stack, right? And yeah, it's crazy, man. I got like, what the craziest thing is, I have like Marvel ones, I have DC ones, I have the majority of them are Star Wars, but I have Marvel, DC. I got some Lord of the Rings ones. I got here and there. I got a few things from everywhere.
I'll show you. I'll show you something I collect if we're done with the pops.
Yeah, go for it.
And this is something that most of us have now. I've made sure of it.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
Because I have so many of them, and they're dice.
The dice.
They're dice.
Yeah. You can collect dice.
I have so much dice.
Josh has like bags of these things.
I have. This is a whole bag right here. It's a whole big old bag of dice.
When we were at WaveCon, he brought some of his dice because we were gonna play some games, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, he had like multiple bags of dice. He had like different colored ones. You had like
I tried to make sure everybody got some. I gave some away for people to keep.
Yeah. He gave some away, and then like he got a few of us like a metal D20, which is really fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I got one for myself. This is it.
Honestly, the metal D20 is the coolest fucking dice I've ever had in my life.
It's so dope. I love it. It's
so fucking cool.
You
man.
could knock somebody out with this thing.
It honestly makes me sad because it's like I don't want to use any other dice other than the metal ones. Like I don't care about this other shit. I want all metal now,
all
man.
metal dice.
Yeah, man. Actually, it's got a weight to it, but it feels really nice when you're like
some more right there. Some darker colors. Yeah, I love them. I'll show you my very first dice I got. They were a gift from my DM when I was learning to play D&D. He knew I'm super into steampunk, so he bought me some steampunk dice.
Oh shit!
And you can tell they're old because this bag is like dirty. Dusty and has like a lot of lint on it. I think I have some other dice mixed in here with it. Yeah, I have my purple ones in here. Oh god, come out. Oh, I have purple and blue mixed in with it. Oh. Okay, I have so many dice in my hands right now. You don't even know. I can't even hold them all in one hand almost. Oh god.
So many dice.
It's a handful of dice.
Oh man.
But yeah, these are the steampunks. They got little gears on them.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know how well that's showing up on stream. Probably really bad.
The dice of the Clockwork Cantina? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, they're showing up really bad. They're not focusing. My camera's really shit.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard to show off little stuff.
I tried to show off these figures and I couldn't really,
But yeah, dice are very easy to collect and
Another
addicting.
Easy thing to collect, yeah.
The one thing, they're cheap unless you start getting the high-end metal ones, at which point they become not cheap. but if you just like really awesome colors like this blue is a really nice blue color. It's nice. Like I love it. If you're super into purple like I am, I got some purple ones.
Purple.
And when we play D&D, I swap out the ones I use because some of them are tainted by evil and only roll really low, and that's not fun. My DM has dice that if any other dice touches those dice, they instantly get the curse and are just terrible. They're really bad. And he never uses them. Superstition is a real thing when it comes to dice, guys, if you play games with them. But yeah, dice. You only. What do you have, Daniel? You have. Do you just have the metal one in person, or did you bought some? Did you buy
I
some?
got some a while back. I have like a few bags. I have like some. I like the like clear, like the translucent dice.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like some all green ones, and then I have like some like turquoise, aqua, like that kind of bluish ones.
Uh-huh.
I got some like black with green on it. I got some like green with black on it. Yeah, I got like 4 bags, I think, for like not a whole on eBay one time.
Yeah, you can buy a pound of dice on Amazon as well. They just get a big pound of fucking just that random dice.
Just random ass dice, right? Yeah.
The metal ones that I bought, like the ones I showed you and that Daniel has and some of the others have, that I bought for them, are they're from a website called Die Hard Dice, who have forever earned my business. Because when I bought those dice, they were very kind enough to throw in like a few extra little small packs of just regular dice, and sent me a little lovely note that said, "Hey, thank you for buying from us. We appreciate you," and threw in those extra dice for you. So go check out Die Hard Dice, man. They're really cool. I'm gonna throw a link in the chat for them. I know at the moment that they got orders on hold just because of everything that's going on right now, but you should check them out. I love them. They have so many cool. I'm gonna buy some more. I want a whole metal dice set from them at some point. I just gotta pick out which one I want.
Yeah, metal dice sets. Hell yeah, dude.
That was Mythica Gold Aquamarines. Look pretty dope. All right, I'm looking at all the different dice now. And let me tell you something, guys. I shit you not. There's you can buy fucking dice made out of mammoth ivory, okay? And that shit is like $1,000. So let me tell you, you can buy dice made out of just about anything. They have dice made out of like meteoric iron and shit, and they're super expensive as well.
The Mythica Sinister Emeralds, I think the one that Josh looks pretty accurate to the D20 that I have.
Oh, there's so many cool dice out there.
If I had that entire set, that'd be sick.
Aw. Yeah, let's see, what else? This is kind of nerdy, but I buy like, which we're talking about a lot of shit anyway, but I buy like a lot of like weapon replicas from movies and stuff, so I have like some shit from the Lord of the Rings. I have some of the elven swords. Yeah. And just I have the sword from Conan. Because I'm a big nerd and love that shit. I have like the katana from fucking Highlander. It's all nerdy shit. It's just stuff you hang on the walls. It's not like I'm gonna go swing this around and be an idiot. It's just to look cool.
Yeah, and then I know you also have like blasters like you want to paint and stuff.
Yeah,
too,
right? I have some Star Wars blasters that are just plastic, like the little toys that I wanted to paint and make it look cool. I still haven't gotten around to. I actually gave my nephew the I don't know if you saw the laser. I think you saw the laser tag guns that I had. I was like, I'm gonna paint these and make them look like some sort of dope ass blasters. I gave them to him the other day to play with. And so I was like, yeah, you can play with these. I don't care. I'm never gonna get to paint them. What about collector's editions for games, Daniel? How many special collector's editions do you got? Do you collect?
Ooh, for collector's editions? Oh boy.
Because what triggered me to say that is this. Hang on, let me go grab it.
All right, go get it. So, as Josh says that, as he go gets his own, I'm trying to remember if I even have any, because I typically don't ever really get the collector's editions of games, if I'm being honest. The main reason why is just because they're usually typically like pretty expensive. Even though I know you get a lot of good shit with them, sometimes I'm just like, I just want the game. I remember, speaking of Star Wars and Lego, I got like the Lego Star Wars Awakens.
It's gigantic.
Like minifigure. Look at that. Your boy Malik.
Your boy Malik. It came with this statue.
Shay Vizsla, Jace Malcolm.
Or Malgus, I mean. Yeah, it came with Malgus. And
Star Wars The Old Republic. The MMO.
This came with the statue. This came with the journal of Master Nas Doral. It's got the soundtrack. It's got the galaxy map. I need to open this. I haven't opened it in forever.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's Dusty AF. The statue's not in here. I gave it to my other nephew. But look at this.
Is it the journal?
It's the journal.
The Journal of Nostural.
I don't know if I've ever opened it.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, I left it in the box. It's like pristine. Look.
Look at that. Look at that.
But that's what triggered me to Oh, it's a fucking the Jedi Temple floor plan.
That's pretty cool.
Oops, sorry, my headset's freaking out. That's cool. Is this a Sith temple? Oh, what is this?
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, it's the classified Treaty of Coruscant. Article 15, Section 9.
Oh, the Treaty of Coruscant. Yeah.
As per Article 2, public release of this section will be considered a treaty violation. Well, I guess I can't read
it. You can't, dude. You'd be violating fucking treaty laws, man.
It says it's signed by Darth Maul. So I can't disclose that. He'll come hunt me down and kill me.
The Empire will hunt your ass down, yeah.
But yeah, that's
those Sith are no joke.
That's some cool.
Yeah.
Like there's but yeah, guys, that's what triggered me to ask Daniel, like, what game collection?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't really have a whole lot. Like, to be honest, like I'm trying to think of like I don't have anything like that. Like I've never gotten like.
I think that's the only big one I've ever got.
Like I've never gotten any of those big ones, dude. Like I just never. Some of them are really cool. Like I remember back when like Fallout 4 came out, they had like fucking the Pit Boy or whatever, right? And they had a few other things that were like pretty dope. And
back with you guys. I'm just throwing this back in the closet.
There's like a Red Dead. The Red Dead 2 one was pretty dope. I know there was like the God of War from a couple years ago was pretty sick. Spider-Man. I mean, there's a lot of like cool games that have had like some, I know, like The Witcher 3 and like there's a lot of cool like collector's edition, special editions that come with stuff.
Hell yeah, man. Are there any that you would like to have?
Oh man, I'd have to like relook at some of them, but I mean, I'm sure there is.
I don't know how if you guys are in the metal tins, but here's your Punisher metal tin that people hang on the walls. I bought this a few years ago and I've yet to hang it up on the wall. I love shit like this.
That's awesome.
It was very cheap. It's not like it's like super collectible, but it looks dope.
No, yeah, I mean,
cool.
Yeah, I'd count that.
I have a lot of posters.
I do too. I actually have poster tubes. I just. Yeah,
anything I can hang on the walls, I'll get, and eventually we'll hang it on the walls. I kind of want to show it, but it's so gigantic. I don't know if I can.
I'd show more of my stuff, but I have to like, put it hidden away in places. Like,
yeah, I just have shit like leaning against the walls.
If you guys want to see some stuff of mine, just like hit me up on like Discord or Twitter, and I'll show you guys some things.
But here's like. I have to stand back to show this.
Oh man.
Big ass thing. I don't know how well that's showing up on stream. I think it's okay.
It's a little like the glare is there.
Yeah, it's a little.
But I think it's fine. Yeah, we can kind of tell what.
I got this at a cheapo little cheapo secondhand store, guys. And I thought, look, this looks cool. I'm buying it. I'm hanging it up on the wall.
Josh is like, this is Viviana and fucking Ronan over here.
That's some based on some actual. Find that online. I can't remember what out there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've seen that before as well.
But yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of cool shit. I was gonna say, do you? I know you have some comics, right?
I do have a few, not a whole lot.
Yeah, like I used to have comics, but I don't have any anymore, unfortunately. I'm not like huge on I there's some that I'm like I really wish that I had. They have like these what's the word I'm looking for? Like a compendium.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have like compendiums of like a bunch of stuff together, and I'd like to get some of those, but for the most part, there isn't really like I don't really have too many myself. Um, but like I always thought comics were like pretty dope, like for the people who like collect them and stuff.
this is making me want to buy shit. we need to stop this episode as soon as possible. It's making me want to buy shit.
Dude, to be fair, there's a lot of cool shit out there, man.
Oh my god, there's so much.
There's a lot of cool shit, man. A lot of cool shit. But yeah, I'm only asking because I don't really have too many. I don't have much comics myself.
I have a few. I have a couple of Hawkeyes that I bought at when we were at WaveCon. I bought the
Yeah.
You know, I'm such a big fan of the Dark Tower. I bought the graphic novel comic
yeah.
like omnibus deal that's got like a bunch of them together. I'm not huge into comics. Not because I don't want to be. It was just like I always found it a little overwhelming personally to try to get into it because it's like, where do I start?
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot, dude.
Sure. There's a guy I work with. He does comics, and I've talked to him about it. I was like, it just always felt a little intimidating because I don't know where to begin.
There was when I used to get comics. There was this one series back in the day, like after it was either before or after Episode 2 came out for Star Wars. It was called Jango Fett Open Season. That kind of talked about like Jango's like origin and whatnot, like how he came into the Mandalorian fold, and there's like a particular battle on a planet where it's like Jango Fett and his Mandalorians versus Count Dooku and the Jedi, and it's fucking sick, dude. It's one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen.
Here's a question for you, Daniel. You know how I said like some people do skulls, some people do dragons. Is there anything in particular that makes you want to collect? I know you love Star Wars, but is there anything in particular that grabs you? Otherwise,
to be fair, if it's something Star Wars, I probably have it. I have a lot of Star Wars shit, but you're talking in terms of like a design. Or
yeah. Is there a particular like
a symbol or something?
Like I said, dragons, but something else that also kind of grabs me is like gears and like steampunk stuff, like those kind of themes. Yeah. If I see stuff like that, I want to grab it. I want to collect it because I really like that kind of stuff. And I was just curious if you had something similar to that.
If I had something similar to that, I don't think I have like a symbol or anything. For me, it's just like if it looks cool and I like the way that it's done, like for example, like we were talking about Tron earlier. If it looks like Tron, that looks sick to me. Like something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I like the look of something like that. I also like kind of how do I describe this? Like, like the Rocketeer.
Yeah, yeah, I watched it the other night.
Like that kind of like vibe and stuff was something I really dig as well. But yeah, I don't know if there's like a particular like
aesthetic, I guess is the word.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like cyberpunk and steampunk and stuff like that too, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a
yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that grabs me. I was in an antique store, by the way, when I bought this, just because it fucking grabbed me. It's a metal box that was made in Western Germany, and I was like, this looks so dope. It looks so cool. And I was like, I gotta have it. It was like, I don't even know. It was like $15, something like that. I'm using it as storage. But I just love shit like that too. That kind of grabs me. It's very bright, and they got the fucking eagle on it and shit. It just looks cool. It looks like something out of D&D. It's got a horse on the top.
So this is where you get your ideas for D&D. Okay.
But I love going in. I don't know if you like going into antique stores, but I love it.
I
I'm
don't
an
go.
antiquing guy.
Yeah, no, I don't do a whole lot of that myself, but like
Oh God, I pulled it out. Now I can't get it.
I can imagine you'd find a lot of like interesting uh trinkets and whatnot from antique stores and whatnot. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were supposed to go to the one in Marietta, right?
Yeah, we were supposed to. I don't think we ever did.
Yeah, I don't think we ever did, but
There
we
was
were
so
supposed
much other stuff going on.
to. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man, stuff. I love steampunky stuff. I love things with like gears. I love things with dragons. I of course love Star Wars, so I'll buy Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really big fan of like Japanese stuff, so I don't really have any, but if I saw some that I could get my hands on, I would totally buy that. Um, Collectibles and stuff to put up.
Right.
Trying to think. I was gonna ask something and I forgot.
Do you collect any like music, like soundtracks or albums or anything like that?
I actually don't. I don't. I was never big on music. I never was like I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love music,
Hmm.
but I was never like I have to have this album or this final record or anything like that. How about you?
Yeah.
Were you big on it?
I have some. Like this is gonna go back to the same topic that I've been on this entire episode, but I have like all the Star Wars soundtracks.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I have like other music too. Like I don't know. Um, there's this rapper called Lupe Fiasco, and I have some of his albums. Uh, and yeah.
That's actually a good question. Daniel, what's the most you've spent
What's
on
the most
something?
you spent on something? Oh man.
I can't remember how much it cost, but that probably that Star Wars Collector's Edition.
Most regrettable purchase and what's the most you spent? Those are some good questions. I'm trying to think. Most regrettable? I don't know. I don't buy stuff that I will
Yeah,
like
I don't know
regret
if I have
buying.
anything I've regret buying. Like, there's never been a thing, man, I wish I hadn't bought that. I usually just like, yeah, I wanted it, I bought it, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff, like if most of the stuff that I'm like willing to like gamble on like that, where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. It's probably only gonna cost me like a few bucks.
Exactly. Um,
Like I remember getting this like little, those little like what are they called? Milton Bradley like oh, you can create your own lightsaber type.
yeah, yeah.
I got like one of those things because I was like, huh, I want to see what this is, and it was like a piece of shit. So, it was whatever. It's not no big deal. $3 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
But the
When it comes to my collectibles, I almost never. I don't think I've ever regretted anything I've bought.
Yeah, most of the stuff that I get also is stuff that I want for sure. There are things that I've regretted not getting, but I don't know
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
I don't think there's something that I regret getting.
I
And
regret
the
not
most
pre-ordering that Jedi Revan off GameStop when I had the chance, because now it's not around.
now he's tough to get, yeah. Although
Yeah,
actually, I think if you check again, they have him like back order. Um,
check.
uh, in terms of like the most that I've spent, yeah, it's a good question. I'm trying to think because
They do.
over the long history of being in the collecting game, I'm trying to think of the one thing that like I would could be considered the thing that I spent the most on.
Oh my boy, I'm about to order me a Revan in a minute. We're done.
Hell yeah, get you one.
Uh, but yeah, the most expensive thing for me, definitely that Star Wars big box.
I don't know. I haven't really gotten anything super super crazy.
Oh, were you like I don't know if you were like this. I was like this. Were you a GI Joe kid? Did you have like a bunch of GI Joe action figures as a kid?
Not a whole lot. I had a
I
few.
had so many GI Joes. I had a bunch of Batman toys too.
But yeah,
Um,
I had a lot of DC stuff.
I wish I still had all that stuff, but it's gone the way. I
Over,
don't know
over the
whatever happened to it.
years, over the years, I've like gotten rid of some things, but
From your childhood, Daniel, what's the toy you remember most? Like, what was the thing that kind of sticks out? Because I can tell you mine right off the bat.
What's that?
Because I just remember it so clearly. Is I had a Batman, the Batman from the animated series, on a motorcycle. He was like made onto the motorcycle. I don't know if you ever had that, but that's the toy I remember having with me all the time as a kid. Was the Batman animated series guy on the Batman on the motorcycle.
The Batman animated series guy, yeah.
You know, Batman. We're only talking about that.
Batman guy, yeah.
Batman. I'm gonna look it up and see. Motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know, dude. Like again, like for me, it all goes back to like there's a picture of me. I think from when I'm like I don't know how old I am in this picture, but there's like a picture of me. I have a little table set up with all my figures on it, and I'm like a little ass kid, right? And I just got like all my my old school Star Wars figures on there. I'm gonna have to find that picture and see if I can.
I think it's this one.
If I find it, I'll post it on my Discord. I don't. Let me see.
Yeah, in 1993, this thing came out.
Yeah, we talked about pops earlier. I'm a pop collector. Josh,
I have one.
He has one. I certainly am a pop collector.
Here's the Batman. I had this
that's
Batman.
The one you used to have?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had that one. No.
Yeah, because I don't remember his suit being that light blue though. I thought he was darker.
That might just be the lighting or the.
Well, it could just be the age on this toy too, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be that too. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I had from 1993. Wow, I'm old.
Yeah, I never had that myself. No.
Yeah, I remember that being my toy I had as a kid. I carried that thing everywhere. I remember that.
That's crazy, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I had a few things. I don't know if there was ever like one particular thing because I had a few things. Most of them, again, were like Star Wars figures. So I was just I don't know if it was ever like one specific thing like that for me.
Did you ever have? Oh, I also had the Batmobile. Did you? We talked about Star Wars. Did you have one of the? Not a modern one, but like, did you have one of the old lightsabers? You know, like the big plasticky things you swing around and until you broke the fucking blade on it.
Yes, I actually had a few lightsabers that I broke down. Yeah, man. I mean, I remember I used to like gather up like the cousins and stuff, and we'd have like lightsaber duels and shit, dude. You know?
Oh my god.
It'd be awesome, man. Like we just just a bunch of kids fucking lightsaber duel. You know?
Daniel, look at this.
Good times, man. Good times.
Get this.
What?
It's Batman Beyond.
Oh,
Batman this is the website I bought my dad his Christmas. This is the Arkham Knight one, I think.
Oh, is it?
Arkham something. I'm so zoomed in, I can't see it.
Oh, the Hot Toys figure?
Yeah, dude. Look at it.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
This Batman Beyond is like the Mandalorian figure.
Yeah, I want it.
I personally keep my pops in box.
Mine's in the box as well.
I have like I get like pop protectors for them so they don't get like dusty or like shit doesn't go inside them or whatever. So yeah, I keep them in box. I have protectors on them and stuff.
That's another thing. Do you buy stands for your Black Series at all?
I do. Yeah, I do have stands for my Black Series.
But where you get them at? Because I've been trying to fucking find the son bitches forever, and I can't ever find any.
These are called star stands, I think. Let me see. Yes. These right here. Let me get you. These are like the ones that I have.
Dude, look at this fucking Conan. My Conan.
These are kind of like the ones that I got.
Kind of scary, actually. Wow, look at all that shit. Get another head. Weapons look cool.
Actually, wait. Those
are. But yeah, I had like G.I. Joes as a kid, like the big ones, like the big ones and the little ones. I was huge into those.
Yeah.
The little plastic army man had like a billion of those.
I have a Transformers Generation 1 Optimus Prime where like you can like transform him into like the semi or like Transformer. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man. When I was a kid, those toys were too expensive, so I'd never be able to get them. uh, I had a couple Transformers, and when you're a kid, you're dumb and don't know how to put them back once you change them. So at least I didn't.
Speaking of when you were a kid and being dumb, that's me with like my old Legos. God,
Yeah.
if I had some of those shits nowadays, dude.
I know. Regrets.
Fool of a took. Yeah.
What other Batman collectibles?
I have like some of the old like Justice League figures to show. I got some of that stuff. And then I have like if we're talking like specifically Batman, I have some Lego Batman minifigures. I have like
I'm looking at Batman on this collectible.
I
website,
have
too.
like some mini Batmobiles and stuff too, you know.
This
Those are pretty.
Here's Flashpoint Batman. Look at dope.
Which one is that?
Flashpoint Batman.
Yeah, but like what kind of figure is it?
Oh, it's a Media Medicom. Never heard of them. This website sells a lot of toys that I don't know the people.
Speaking of Batman the Animated Series, have you seen the like newer BTAS figures coming out?
No, I haven't.
Let me see. Oh yeah, we were talking about He-Man earlier, Jake. I also have some He-Man stuff.
Yeah,
the majority of my He-Man stuff was like Funko. I used to have figures.
I think I had the old school He-Man toy, like the ones they show on the Toys That Made Us. One of those big fat, not fat. No, big,
by the way,
big bulky
we're
guy.
talking about collecting. If you guys haven't seen the Toys That Made Us on Netflix, you should check that out.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good series if you want to learn about like the old old school figures and toys and whatnots that we've been talking. Some of what you've been talking about.
What is this from? I need to send you this website, by the way, when we're done.
This one though, look, Josh. This is the figure that I saw this at like Target the last time I went. These are like the new Batman the Animated Series figures that they're coming out with. They're the McFarlane Toys figures.
Oh yeah.
That looks sick, dude.
It looks dope. 22 moving parts. Oh my god, 22. 12 plus. Yeah. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Man, I used to love going to toy stores and just fucking looking at all shit. Even as a grown man, I walk into toy stores, toy section.
That's why I was bummed when they closed Toys R Us, dude.
Yeah.
Because I used to love going to Toys R Us, man, and then they fucking closed, and it's like, well, fuck.
It's one of the reasons I still like going to flea markets, though, because like they got places in flea markets that sell like some of the old shit, some of the cool ass old shit in there they're selling. It's like, man, I remember those.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, there's a ton of cool shit to collect, man. Like we talked about, like posters or figures or like pops or soundtracks or whatever you want to collect. You can pretty much collect it.
I have a thing for jewelry. I really like having cool ass jewelry, man. I got pocket watches, rings, things like that I like. You can collect anything.
Pretty much.
You can collect pencils.
Make sure you can collect video games. You can collect, pencils.
These are my D&D pencils. Is what I brought the book on.
Man. Whatever.
But yeah,
lots of cool stuff, man.
And stuff coming out all the time too.
Absolutely.
I always love it when they have the toy fairs.
Oh yeah.
That they up in wherever they have them at New York, right? I think it's where they had them.
New York, yeah. Where they like show off all the new stuff coming out and everything.
Yeah, and I really like. I don't know. I never really had them, but I know there's tons of people that love collecting like the wrestling toys.
Oh man, yeah. Like, wasn't one of the Toys That Made Us episodes talking about wrestling?
Yeah,
toys?
I watched it the other night, and then I was remembering the toy fair because AEW is gonna have their toys coming out, and they look like the fucking actual people It's creepy almost. How realistic toys look nowadays. Um, but yeah, man. Batgirl, she looks cool. Oh, it's the Hot Toys Batgirl. Wow, you look dope.
Mm.
But yeah, man. I also have a bunch of books, so I don't know if that counts as collecting, but I have a bunch
It
of
does.
them.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Mostly because I like reading, and I need to get rid of some.
Yeah, you collect books. I don't have too many myself, but yeah, you could definitely collect books. Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, like if I could, I'd have more like art books. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Okay, here's a question. Did you or your dad ever do like models?
Yes.
Yeah, see, my dad did too, and I never really got into models, but I will buy like the little
I
or
actually
I
have
have like some of the tanks. Stuff.
I actually have a model kit of a Star Destroyer that I have not built yet because I want to hopefully do it on stream eventually.
Yeah, models
Just
are cool,
putting
man.
that bad boy together would be some
Trip,
fun.
trip.
Yeah.
Um,
Again, I wish I man, I want to do more of this like kind of stuff on stream, but like
yeah, no, no.
my problem is I'm like limited on space and
D&D
and then like
minis, man. I collect.
and then like trying to like set it up so I could stream it is kind of be a little difficult too, you know. So
Here's the Minotaur that Daniel killed or Jedrick killed, and
hey, there's the Minotaur.
I want to paint him at some point.
Speaking of minis, I have my unpainted Hero Forge mini.
Also, these are only $5, guys. Like I got this at the comic shop for $4.99. So these are really easy to collect. They're small and they're cheap. If you want to, they're cool too. And the one I got one with some Rangers in it. It's like a double pack.
Oh man, look at this, busting out the D&D stuff again.
It might be in a box. Sorry, I jumped from one thing to the other. It's very easy to do. But yeah, I think that's about all I got in terms of collecting.
Yeah, I mean, there's other things here and there, but like I said, I mean, if you guys want to, what
I got so much shit in the closet.
some of the things. Oh, dude, you know what I used to collect too back in the day? Fucking tech decks, dude.
Oh, the
you remember the tech decks, the little skateboards? Dude?
Yes, I remember those were big.
I used to collect some of those back. Yeah, dude, they used to be like real big, like shit. At this point, like 13, 14, 15 years ago.
Do you remember I remember those being very popular in school. I don't know why I never got into them though. I was never big on them.
Yeah.
I think I may have missed a bus on them.
I had a bunch of them and I got rid of them and I only kept like one.
You remember
yeah.
You remember Pogs? Or I think that's what they were called. The fucking little coin
Pogs.
deals.
Yeah, I remember those things. Yeah.
Everybody had Pogs when they were kids around here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just funny how like things like trend in terms of like collectibles. Like I remember like Beanie Babies and like
oh my
Furbies and
god,
like that,
my mom made money off Furbies. Cause she'd buy like that shit and resell it to people that were like trying to get it. Like, but I'm talking like she earned that shit because she'd be at like the store at like 6 a.m. So, and buy like those super rare ones.
Damn.
Furbies,
Crazy, yeah.
Furbies were hard to get your hands on. Remember when they were hard to get your hands on? Now they're just fucking creepy.
Do you remember fucking what was it? The Elmo that was like super popular like years ago too? Like electronic Elmo, the like Hug Me Elmo or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
There's sometimes there's like crazy shit like that just like what? Like how? Why is this like?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's actually it's nuts how stuff like that works. I hated that era.
The Furby era.
It was interesting times.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. The Furby era.
The worst of times.
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, interesting stuff. And then something I forgot to mention earlier is that this year is the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, so they're doing a lot of like 40th anniversary type like figures and toys and stuff for that movie. which is pretty cool.
We've talked about a lot of toys and stuff, but we haven't talked about clothing. Do you have any like limited edition like kind of clothes or shoes or anything like that? I know there's some
Hell
people.
no, dude.
There's some people that are crazy about shoes.
No, yeah, yeah, oh yeah. There's sneakerheads out there, man.
Yeah.
I've seen sneakerheads, man. Yeah, yeah. They love their they love their shoes, man.
I don't think I have any. I'll tell you the one piece of collectible clothing I have is my shirt, my mod shirt. It's because it's got my name on it.
I don't have like any really. I have like some shirts, maybe I guess that you can wear like exclusives or whatever. But like apart from shirts, dude, I only own like a few pairs of shoes, like myself. I don't even.
No, yeah, same.
I don't even own that many pairs of shoes, man. Like don't get me wrong. There's a lot of like dope ass looking shoes out there that I wish that I could have, but it's like
shoes are expensive.
I just, I don't have too many. But yeah, there definitely are some sneakerhead collectors out there, man. I've seen all the Jordans and the Nikes and all the Yeezys and all that shit, you know.
I just figured since we're talking about collecting, and we haven't.
No, yeah,
we're
talking about collectibles, man.
I know I don't personally have any. I just didn't know if you maybe did.
You can collect shoes, yeah. No, but no,
Absolutely.
I don't have any personally. It is an expensive hobby, man.
Yeah, that one is for sure. When it comes to shoes, for me, as long as they're comfortable, that's all I need.
Yeah.
I have some wrestling. Did you have any wrestling shirts? I have wrestling clothes.
No, I don't have any. I don't think I ever owned any.
Everybody had those NWO shirts in the '90s. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
That might be a show, guys. Daniel. Do you have anything else? I'm having a hard time.
I mean, there's like things here and there that like we talked about a lot of things already, but I mean, like again, like if you guys just want to know something in particular, just hit us up.
Oh, here's a question for you before we head out. Do you have a white whale? Anything that you absolutely must have, like your top of the list? Top of the list.
Ooh.
I know that's a hard question.
Man, that is a tough because we're talking about everything. Right,
yeah, I'm talking about everything. If it was right in front of you and it costed every cent in your wallet at this moment, it would leave you poor and destitute for a hot minute, and you'd buy it.
That's a loaded question, man. I'd have to like, man. I don't know, man. There's a lot of like older stuff that's like super expensive nowadays that I would really like to have that I didn't get a chance to get like before, and even like there's more recent stuff that I'd like to have that I didn't because I didn't go to the convention or whatever. I wasn't able to get,
Yeah.
So it's just things like that mainly. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, dude. Like of all time, if there's like one thing that I really want more than others, I don't know, dude. That is a tough one. Do you have something like that?
I have a recent one. I have a hard time remembering some of the old stuff that I'd wanted as a kid, but I really want a Revan lightsaber, and that's coming. So.
Oh, the Revan one.
Yeah. What I really want though, I really wanted one of the Vader Vault ones. Just because they're fucking crazy. But that's probably at the top of the list at the moment. If I could, it's hard for me to think of things like back when I was like, I'd love to have some of those old school GI Joe figures that I grew up with. But not like a white whale. I must have this at this particular moment.
Yeah. I get you.
I know. I hit you with a hard question right at the end. I should have hit you at the start with it and be like, "What's your white whale?" And then we'll talk this whole time when you got time to think about it.
That's a tough one, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man, because there's so much good shit out there, dude. I'm telling you, like, we've been talking about a lot of stuff this episode. I don't know, man. And I'll tell you what, it's probably something Star Wars related, but because again, most of the things that I collect are primarily Star Wars related. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's
is there something that's like not a toy or a collectible that you want to be, that you wish you could have, that they don't have yet? Maybe.
I'd like to have some more like KOTOR stuff you made into collectibles.
Yes, give me that Ebon Hawk Lego.
Like if they made like yeah, like an Ebon Hawk Lego set would be pretty dope if they made like I don't know, like some KOTOR figures, like more Black Series. That'd be sick.
Oh, give me
Like
Malik.
we have a Revan, we never got a Malik. I'd love to have a
I need a
Bastila,
Malik and a Bastila. Yeah.
and I really love an HK-47 because he's still to this day my favorite droid in all of Star
Give me
Wars.
a Canderous Ordo, man. Give me give me both versions.
Just they just need to do like all the companions and like
Yeah, man. I'd buy all those
you know
because they're all super unique looking, right? They all look
they
unique.
really are, you know.
They all look fucking dope as hell. Even Karth, even though people bitch about him.
T3, Cars,
When I
Mission. You could do like a Mission and Zalbar 2-pack or something, you know?
when I think of KOTOR, I think of Revan, Bastila, and Karth and his ugly ass orange jacket. That's what pops into my mind.
That orange ass jacket, dude. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know?
That I would love
T3
more
and
KOTOR
Jolly
stuff.
Bindo and Juhani.
Oh my
Fucking,
goodness.
that would be. I'd love to see like more KOTOR stuff being created, you
Then
know?
give me some KOTOR 2 shit too.
Which, you know what, though? It's kind of a possibility because because of GameStop's new Black Series line, which they call it the Gaming Greats.
Yeah.
They're doing more Star Wars like video game figures. Like for example, let me get you the newest one that they're doing. Here's a link of it right there.
Yeah, I want me a Bastila.
Oh, I'd love to have a Bastila. I actually have a Bastila vintage collection figure, which they did years ago.
Yeah.
But I'd love
Shadow
if they
Trooper.
did a Black Series. Yeah, so they're doing the Shadow Trooper from the Force Unleashed. That's gonna be a cool one to get.
I hope they do some of the Jedi Knight stuff, like a Reborn.
Reborn, Kyle Katarn would be cool.
Kyle Katarn's dope, yeah.
Um,
Uh,
it'd be great if they did like a who else am I thinking of? Like from the games alone, I'd like to see like again more KOTOR stuff. I'd like to see what's another like
yeah, we definitely need an HK.
oh dude, I'd love an HK, man.
Give him voice action. Let him just say meatbag over and over again. Do it.
Me, meat
Do
bag.
it.
It'd be cool if they did like a Dash Rendar, you know, like
Yeah.
Shadows of the Empire Luke or whatever. That'd be sick. Mara Jade, you know. They could do some KOTOR 2 stuff. They could do some pretty sick stuff with that. So you know what I'd like to see? Even like characters from like the Galactic Battlegrounds campaign. Do you remember Severance Tan from Galactic Battlegrounds?
Yeah, yeah.
She's like a Chiss Dark Jedi with like a yellow lightsaber, dude. She was pretty sick looking. It'd be cool if they made her into like a figure. But anyway, yeah, it's just there's stuff like that. Like I'd love for them to do more KOTOR things because I love KOTOR.
Yeah, yeah, man. I
And
want
slowly
this.
we're getting more things like that.
I'm gonna
Unfortunately.
I want this Return of the Jedi Luke deluxe version from Sideshow. He looks
Oh. Yeah, man, those sideshow Hot Toys figures are pretty sick.
look at it. It looks fucking real. It's creepy almost.
Did oh, here's another question for you. Did you ever get any of the like crazy like
Fox.
any collectible thing where you can move with like an app or whatever? Like, do you remember when the Force Awakens came out and they had that like Sphero BB-8 where you can control with your app or whatever?
Oh yeah. No, I don't
Yeah,
think I ever had any.
I have one of those and that was pretty neat. But it's like those are cool, but after a while, it's like, all right, it's fun, but
Give me my
yeah.
BB-8 Roomba.
Yeah, that
Uh,
Luke is sick, dude. That's a badass looking Luke. I'll have to send you
I gotta give you this
a
website.
picture of. Uh,
Uh,
but anyway, um,
that's a good show. That's good. I really
yeah,
enjoyed
man.
talk. I really enjoyed
Again,
talking about this stuff.
I'm always down to talk collectibles and collecting and that kind of stuff. So if you ever have any questions, just hit me up on Twitter
Same.
or the Discord. Join my Discord. I actually have a collectibles channel in my Discord server. So if you're interested in ever talking about that kind of stuff,
Show
just
us your
hop in.
pictures, man. Show us your collection. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, yeah. Show me what you got, and I'll
Show you mine.
I
I'll show you mine
I
if you
need
show
to
me yours.
pretty much. I gotta take some pictures of my stuff too. If people wanna see it, I'll show some stuff. But yeah, Feel free to do that.
All right.
And but I think that's gonna be it for today's episode.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and we'll move in and do our shout outs for this evening. Nice. I really enjoyed this episode, man. I've had a lot of fun talking about our collectibles.
Yeah, I mean, I always, I'm always down to talk.
Drag some of our stuff down. Actually, before we go, I do want to show. Just because I keep mentioning the damn dragons and didn't show any of it. I get the little statues.
He's about to get his dragon.
I got the little dragon. It's a dragon on a statue on a castle.
Gotcha.
Got he's a little dusty. These didn't come in. These actually didn't come in boxes or anything. They just came like this. So this guy was $7. Look how cool he is. He's $7.
$7.
Look, man, I'm cheap, but I'm also a collector. But yeah, let's do our shoutouts. Fuck it. Good episode. Whoop.
Oh, cool, sounds good.
Hang on, let me. I gotta adjust you a little bit because the.
That's not how I'm supposed to look. That's like mightily zoomed in.
Yeah, let me. I'm sorry for the technical issues that have come up, gang, while we were doing this. It happens. Whoop. Fixing it, and there we go.
Hello.
There you go. You good?
We good. Okay. Thank you for those of you who joined us today on this episode. Appreciate you guys if you're checking this out later on YouTube as well. Yeah, I love collecting stuff. So if you ever want to talk, just hit us up, and I'm more than glad to talk about it. We'll be back next week with another episode. Tomorrow we got D&D. On my stream, we'll be doing more Starlink and Animal Crossing and stuff like that. I've been doing a lot of Nintendo Switch stuff lately, so that's what we're doing, Starlink, Animal Crossing, that kind of deal. So yeah, we'll see you guys there hopefully, and yeah, I mean, thanks for showing up here, guys. Next week we'll be talking about some wrestling. So if you're into wrestling, feel free to join us on that episode.
Yeah.
Woo! But yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Follow all the stuff here in the sidebar, and to stay in contact. And that's pretty much it. Just hit us up. We'll be back next time. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.
All right. Howdy, gang. We appreciate you stopping by for Clockwork Cantina, episode 30, talking about our collectibles. We'll get this uploaded for you as soon as possible, and I want to apologize for the technical difficulties that occurred during this recording. I was working on some stuff the past week, and it messed with some settings over on there that I didn't realize it would mess with. Also, I updated OBS, and that may have also contributed to some of the issues we had. But appreciate you all sticking with us through it, and it mostly wasn't that bad. Just some Daniel's face was really big there for a minute.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
And I have no idea why. I didn't mess with any of the camera stuff. That's right. We have D&D tomorrow. That'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to come check it out. The party's probably gonna fight some giants. I gotta go make the map for that after this. Like Daniel said, Clockwork Cantina will return next week. We're talking wrestling. I think we're specifically gonna talk about kind of like the 90s and the Attitude Era ish. Maybe some of the modern stuff. We'll see. Oh, speaking of that, have you watched, Daniel, this is random, have you watched The Dark Side of the Ring at all? Any of those shows where they talk about some of the darker side of wrestling?
I have not.
So that's one of the things I watched last night. They have the first episode of season 2, and it deals with the Benoit incident, murder-suicide. So go check that out. You watched the first episode on YouTube. Go check it out if that's something you're into. They put it up there, I guess, because everybody's going crazy inside. Keep an eye on the channels. We'll probably be streaming at some point this week. I only work 3 days, and they're very short days. And so we may do more 7 days. We may do who knows what. I bought everybody a copy of Digital Talisman. We may play that on stream. That might be fun. We'll see if everybody's down to do that. And that's gonna do it, guys. We love you. Stay safe out there. Stay sane. Play video games. Watch movies. Wash your damn hands. We love you. Good night.
Bye-bye, everybody.